Okay, so our first paragraph will go to you.
男の後ろには、馬車が控えています。その後ろには、国際式のちょ彫像のある壮麗な、あー家並み。い
Uh,
や、
sounds like
い
that'll be
や、
right.
丸い、なんだ、いや、先頭、丸い屋根がちらと見えます。想像したこともなかったほどの豪華さです。
And it is
There's a lot of words. Huh?
Ienami. And it is
Okay.
Ienami.
Oh, great. Ooh, there's a number of words in here that I've not seen before. So behind the man is a what horse carriage, like a horse-drawn carriage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hikai.
Hikaidu is weird because it normally means like to hold back in. So my guess is that someone has
They're
pulled the
just
reins
stopped.
on a horse. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my guess. But it's kind of weird because it doesn't really like literally say that.
Yeah, because it would have already been done, I suppose. But
Hmm.
I guess we do say is stopped at like stopped in front of something, right?
Hmm.
So maybe
Well, it
that's what
doesn't mean stop though, is my point.
right, but is stopped, right? Like something
Yeah.
has stopped.
The tensing makes sense. That there's no question for that. The thing that doesn't fully make sense is the meaning of this verb,
That yeah.
which is reframe,
So the horses
right?
are refrained from moving forward.
Exactly, which is weird because that's the part that's weird. The tensing makes sense because Japanese tensing in novels is different than English tensing in novels.
Yeah.
It's if something is currently happening right now in the story, it's going to be in present tense. Versus English novels, you actually everything has to be in past tense, even if it's currently occurring or things like that. Has to have like a tense agreement for the full book. It's like a
Right.
weird English rule that doesn't
Japanese is
exist
a
in
lot more
Japanese.
forgiving with that.
Makes much more sense. It's like very intuitive. That's like why that's like the main issue when people write novels. They're like, oh yeah, I had to get someone else to go over correct all my tensing because we made some weird rule for that. Um,
All
but yeah.
right. So they're halted, refraining from moving forward.
Hmm.
So and then behind that, Gokusaishiki. So
Do you know what a chozo is?
no,
Uh,
actually.
chozo should be like a statue.
Okay.
And
All
I've
right.
never seen Gokusai Shiki, but it's something about like the appearance of something. Richly colored is what it means.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense because Goku is like the one for extreme, right? And
Hmm.
Saishiki would be like a variety of colors, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. No chozo no aru sore. Jeez, what is that kanji?
Yeah, I've never seen Sore before either. The kanji is very important though, because it means magnificent. Otherwise, it
Ah,
might mean poltergeist if it had different kanji.
That- there's an important difference there. So, okay, so magnificent line of houses, I guess.
Yeah, Nami is used whenever a lot of times if you have like a city or something like that. So you want to like describe what you know,
A row
or,
of something.
yeah.
Okay. And Marito is like round, what is that, a
Hmm.
tower?
Yeah,
Okay, round towers and center.
towers.
Oh, more towers. Okay.
It basically, this one right here doesn't have to be a tower. It could just be a very long building. Versus
Okay.
this one does have to be a tower, I believe. So that's like the difference.
All right.
So yeah, this is a spire versus toll, which could I guess they're both mean tower. Never mind. Oh, there was a one that was similar to this that had like the both meanings, but I guess with that kanji, it specifically means tower. We just got tower and towers. Round towers and pointy towers, I guess.
All right. 丸屋根が so just is that round roofs?
Mm-hmm.
なんだ、ちらと well, could be seen. Um, so, そうしたこと. It was like, I forget what the exact translation of Goka is. It's like grand or
Yeah.
like something like that. So it's a grandness beyond what could be imagined or
Mm-hmm.
something.
And I've never seen Maruyane before, but it makes sense. The round roof would be like a dome.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Um,
This is quite a city.
very like fantastical.
Yeah.
残念なことに扉の外の男がチラ、チャリン音のする細長い絹製の財布を手渡し、ハウルが受け取ってお辞儀を返し、扉を閉めるまであっという間でした。Um, so, um, So sadly, this whole thing ended in the blink of the eye, basically. So first thing we had was that we had a tutting tutting sound coming from this wallet that was handed over to Howl from the man who was outside of the door. And then Howl receives that wallet and gives him a little of a bow. Because if you remember, the man outside of the door was giving him a prize because they were like, man, you made the best shoes ever, dude.
Oh yeah.
King or whatever was super happy about that. So Hal
That
receives.
Kago speech.
Exactly. Next paragraph is for you.
ハウルは緑色の面が下になるように取っ手を動かすと財布をポケットにしまい込みました。So it's like 緑色の面が下になるように取って。So when he moved the what like that square handle from before down to the green bit.
Hmm.
um
Yeah, this was like the diamond handle thing that
right.
could spin.
Okay. Um so then he put the wallet away in his pocket.
うん、ソフィーはマイクルが気がかりでたまらないというように財布を目で追っていることに気づきました。So Sophie realized that Michael is really, really intrigued by the wallet that Hal just got, and his eyes are like glued straight on to that wallet. How do Masugu bathroom?
Yokushitsu, right?
Yokushitsu,
Yokushitsu.
you're right, it is Yokushitsu. に入ると、カウサファー、こっちに、熱いお湯を送ってと声をかけたきり、ずいぶん長い間出てきました。来ませんでした。So Hal, he right away enters the bathroom and yells out to Calcifer, saying, "Hey, you go over, send some hot water over here, Calcifer." And then he stayed in there for a pretty long time without coming out at all. The next two lines will be for you again.
Right. ソフィーは好奇心を抑えきれず、マイクルに聞きました。さっき来たのは、一体誰というより、あれはどこなの次、ソフィー、好奇心を抑えきれず。
This is the be curious, inquisitiveness.
Okay. So she let's see. Usai Kirezu. Oh, I mean, my guess would be that she couldn't like hold back her curiosity or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why though.
Well, she just saw a magical door open up and it didn't lead to the waste. Instead, it went
No,
to a
no, no. I
strange.
mean grammatically. So Osai
Oh,
Kirezu. So
so Osaidu is a holdback. Kire is like kind of like to the point that you end it. So
okay.
you could have just said osae is it ru? Osai na osaizu. It's like conjugation. Um, but I think they're adding Kide here to feel even more that she couldn't even hold it back at all. Because
Okay.
Kide kind of like feels like you're cutting something normally at the end point of something. So I feel
Okay.
like
And
it's
she's
adding a
not
at
cutting off.
all.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I think.
right.
Yeah.
So let's see. So then she asked Michael, let's see. So who on Earth came like earlier? Before that though, where was that?
うんあの扉はキングズベリーに投じています。王様がおいでの都です。さっきの人は blah 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 だと思います。That door, it leads to Kingsbury, and that Kingsbury, is the capital of where the king lives. The person who came earlier, I believe he was the Secretary of Bigness, which I will look up what. Should I look up what that is?
I don't know how to read
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Like Daiku or
Kishi is
something?
the next is like the bottom part, which
Right.
that's like secretary. Daijin is cabinet minister, and then
Oh,
Hisho,
Jean? Okay.
mm, yeah, to yeah, secretary. So he's the secretary of the cabinet minister. Um, and then the rest of this paragraph will go to you again.
それはそうと、マイケルは今度は心配そうにカルシファーに話しかけました。ハウルさんに
I think it's
forgot
like
that.
I think it has to do with money,
Yeah.
like the money you take when you're like
借
wandering around, something like that. Let's see.
渡さないでくれるとよかったのにね。
Zengaku, total
全
amount.
額 Okay, that's good to know. So, is it usually Gaku or is it just because it comes after the
I believe it's
Zen?
because it's coming after the Zen.
Okay,
Let's
so that's
see.
usually
I'm
Gaku
wrong
then.
though. Gaku is normal
Oh,
for
that
picture
is
frames and
okay.
stuff. I was incorrect.
I would have guessed Kaku as well.
It's
So
so crazy that picture frame, amount, and forehead is the same kanji.
is
Who
all the same
decided?
one.
Who decided that?
All right, so Michael, let's see what that told me was. I don't really know what he's trying to say here. Just like that's it. That's what I know. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one of those probably. So Michael now looked worried and he spoke to Calcifer. Uh, I wish that the full amount uh or it would have been better if the full amount had not been given to Howl, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if Hal wasn't here and like Michael opened up the door to get the money instead.
Yeah.
Because Hal's not gonna give that up. It's like, ban.
No.
Um, ハルはここに置いてくる気かねソフィーは尋ねました。Howl, do you think he will not intend to stay here? That's what Sophie asks. そうだとしても、ハルさんは決してはっきりしたことは言いませんよとマイクが答えました。あの人はとにかく縛られるのが嫌いですから。He says that's also true. But you see how he never really clearly states anything. That's what Michael answers. And that person he absolutely hates to shibarareru, which I'm guessing means like to stay still for a while. Shibarareru.
Is that to be like tied up or
It is to be
something?
tied up. He hates to be tied up somewhere. Yes. Oh, new chapter. Makes me want to end here.
Whoa.
But we barely started, so we'll continue. This is
The
so
break is just
tempting.
it's too good.
It's so good.
Oh
Anyway,
man.
chapter title along with actually I'll just do chapter title. Gosho soji soji soji. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. And the first paragraph will go to you once I can get this weird toggle thing off my screen. Okay, for you again.
All right. こうなったら、ソフィーは考えました。ハウルに私がどれほど優秀な掃除人で、どんなに掘り出し物だが、見せ、見せつけてやるしか手がないわ。こうなったら、so with this, Sophie, huh? Oh, the sentence stops there? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She thought, I guess, like,
She
if
thought,
it's
well,
come to
since it's,
this.
and then she's continuing the thought in the next line. So it's
Okay.
just like a not a direct quote for what she's thinking.
All right. So how she got that evaluation? Oh, so to show how great of a cleaning person I am, どんなに掘り出し no matter how 掘り出し物 just dusty? No, that's not
Mm.
the right one.
Horidashimono
Dashi-
is a bargain buy, like a treasure that you happen to find.
Uh, oh, okay, like a buried treasure. That's why it's hori. Okay.
More so, I guess it is probably from that, but like yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
like going through a bargain bin and finding something buried at the bottom, right?
Yep.
All right. So to show what a maybe hidden treasure.
Hmm.
Um, let's see, 見せつけてやるしか手が I can やるしか手がない. So is like just to show him is like the only hand I can play or the only thing I can
Yes.
do. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
ソフィーは薄くなった白髪の、あ頭にボロ切れをかぶり、骨張った腕の袖をまっくり上げると、エプロン代わりに物置にあった古いテーブルクロスを腰に巻きつけました。So, Sophie puts on a rag on top of her head, covering, her thin white hair. And then she rolls up her sleeve, which is on her bony arms. And then she, wraps her, a tablecloth around her waist, to act as a apron, um, and this tablecloth was found inside of the storage room. And the next paragraph is for you.
Oh, apron ga wari ni mean is that's like
Kawari. in
In
exchange.
place of. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
It
Okay.
is weird that there's Rendaku there though.
I
I I don't know, but it does say that's one of the ways it's read. Uh,
okay. It's
that
because of
was more
the
context than anything.
yeah, it's because of the there, huh? This one for real. Okay, let's see. So 掃除するのが oh, what was that? Shiro.
It looks like Shiro, but I don't. Let's see,
I don't
Shiro.
Yes,
It is the kanji for Shiro. That's crazy. Um. Oh, Marugoto makes more sense. Marugoto means everything, so this is everything within the castle, not a
got it.
random verb.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, I can't
I
know.
was like,
Okay.
Shiro Maru. I was like, is this, 何これ?
Okay. So, 白、丸ごとでなく、たった4部屋
Yeah, seems right to
4部
me.
屋でいいと思うとほっとします。バケツとほうきをつかみ仕事開始です。Okay, so 掃除。So it wasn't that she had to clean everything in a whole castle. Um, it たったでいい. So she thought it was good that she only had to clean 4 rooms, and
Mm-hmm.
so she was relieved. Uh, I mean, at her body's current age, it's probably a lot better for her that that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
So the bucket, she picked up a bucket and is that broom?
It is a broom.
Okay. It's weird because I would have expected it to be a bucket and a mop, but what do I know?
I doubt he has a mop.
That's true, that's true. So a bucket
Gotta
and a
DIY what you
broom.
can. She probably is gonna
Uh
have to use like a rag or something.
Most likely. And started her work.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do something real quick, so you do the next couple of lines too.
All right. Let's see. 何する気マイクルとカシファが怯えて叫びます。そう、うち、ソフィーはきっぱり答えました。この城と来たら、ゴミためじゃないか。Okay. What are you doing? Michael and Calcifer, I guess, yelled no, they're scared. They screamed. uh, or were very frightened at least. Uh, Cleaning, Sophie. Not sure about Kipari, but she answered.
It's like you're saying something straight to the point. It's basically the same as hakiri, but it feels like more aggressive. I'd almost put it
Okay.
nonchalant
Uh,
almost.
all right. So she, I guess, fired back or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this castle, Tokita. Not sure about that, but Gomi
Tokitara.
Tame. It's this castle is Gomi Tame janai. Not for this is not for the sake of trash, or is that a set phrase?
I would guess it's a set phrase saying this castle isn't. I think he's saying that this castle is just absolutely full of trash. Like that's all the trash is. Because tame doesn't just mean for the sake of, it also means like because of and stuff.
Okay.
So he says, when it comes to this castle, isn't it just trash? Is probably literally what she's saying.
That's the point.
Yup. キャルサファは掃除する必要ないよと言い、マイクルはハウルさんに追い出されますよと小声でつぶやきました。Calcifer says that we don't gotta clean. It's not important at all. And Hal, he it sounds like Calcifer has thrown like chased howl sound away from cleaning, probably with his magic or something like that. And that's something he mutters. And the next couple lines will be for you.
しかし、ソフィーは二人を無視して掃除を続けました。埃がもうと舞い上がります。そのさなか、ひとしきり扉を叩く音がしました。So, but Sophie ignored those two and continued cleaning. これが So the dust もうと舞い上がります。Um,
So, this is like dancing, but it's used like a butterfly is flapping its wings over flowers.
so
Kind of
which is
dancing.
kind of what you do when you dust a really dusty floor, right? The dust just kind of
Specifically, yeah. And Mo
okay.
Mo is giving off how the dust is moving. It's, dust is so lightweight that it's going to be very like densely. Basically, it's like fog, the dust is.
Oof. Okay. So she really kicked up the dust, I suppose.
Hmm.
そのさなか。
I think Sanaka is a fancy way to say in the middle, like
Ah,
within that.
okay. So, uh, in the midst of that, ひとしきり扉を叩く。Well, there was a knocking sound at the door.
キャオスファーが炎が大きくすると、ポットベリア、ベイベンの扉だと叫びました。それから大きなくシャミをしたものですから、埃の渦の間に紫色の火花が散りました。So, Calcifer's fire becomes really big and he yells that it's the Pothaven door. And after he yells that, he gave off a big ass sneeze because, the,
Dust.
the dust.
Yep.
And he lets out a little bit of purple sparks into the dust that's all in the room. マイクロは作業場から立ち上がり、扉に近づきました。So Michael gets up from the workbench and he walks toward the door. The next paragraph will be for you.
Oh, that's Uzu again. Okay. All right.
Like Uzumaki Naruto.
Yep. Yeah. ソフィーは自分が立てている、立てている、誇り越しに、マイケルが、I forgot the reading for this. Is this just Shikaku? Or yeah, this has to, well, maybe, because if it has an E, then it's Shikadoi or something, but this one should
Mm-hmm.
just be Shikaku.
Yep.
No,
Because it's a
Toteo.
noun instead of an adjective.
Yep. Gets me every time.
Mm-hmm.
のとてを動かし、今度は青い面が下になるようにしたのを見ました。扉を開けると、外は窓から見えているのと同じ。Oh God, is this Machinami again? Machinami でした。Okay. So, Sophie, 自分が立てている。あー the I don't really understand what this is saying, but maybe in the midst of the dust that she herself had raised, uh,
Yeah.
perhaps
But it's
Michael.
also the walk because she's doing the miteiru.
Oh, right. Okay.
But the
So Sophie.
jibun is also Sophie, so both are correct.
Okay. So in the. Oh my God, that's right. That is just the one sentence of Miyate Noto. Okay.
Sorry, it's
So,
over here. This Miru, but see,
yeah,
I
it's
guess.
that one. Yeah.
So it's
Um,
they're linked because she's the topic of the
she's just
paragraph.
observing all of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael turns the handle. This time, the blue section was down. Or he turned the blue section down, so Sophie had saw. Um, let's see. So when the door opened, or when Michael opened the door, I guess, outside was the same city line
Hmm.
that she had seen from the
Yeah,
window.
the same cityscape.
Okay, that's right, cityscape.
English has a word for that one. Unlike Iyeyami, it's basically it's like townscape, I guess. Like how it's like because of his houses over there. But who
Okay,
knows what
yeah.
we'd say. 女の子が一人立っていました. There was a girl standing by herself. こんにちは、フェイシャーさん。お母さんの代わりに来ましたとその子は言いました. Hello, Feisha. I came here instead of my mom. And that's what the girl said. お父ちゃんの船のお守りでしょすぐに用意するよ. You're here because you wanted the charm for your dad's boat, right? It is almost ready. マイクルは作業場に戻ると、種の上から瓶の一つ下ろし、四角い紙の上にコマを測り入れました. So Michael, he returns to his workstation and he sets down one bottle from top of the shelf and he starts to pile up the powder inside of it on top of a square piece of paper. Um, ソフィーは興味津々で女の子を見つめましたが、女の子も不思議そうに見返しました. So Sophie, she was very interested in this girl, so she was staring at the girl. And this girl also stared right back at Sophie with a strange expression on her face. And the next paragraph will be for you.
マイケルは粉の入った紙をねじると、船全体に振りかけるようにお母さんに伝えなさい。嵐があっても帰ってくるまで持つからね、と言いながら、戸口に引き返していきました。Let's see. So, I forgot Nejiru.
Should be like twisting in some way.
Oh, okay. So he probably twisted the paper together to keep it from spilling, I would guess.
Hmm.
Uh, Furikake. So sprinkle?
Hmm.
Um, so sprinkle this on the like all over the whole boat. Um, well, please tell your mother to sprinkle this over the whole boat. Even if there's a storm, um, he'll be protected until he returns home. While saying this, 引き返していきました. What is he doing?
So the girl's not in the building.
Oh, she's just at the doorway.
Hmm.
Okay, so then he, what, returned to the doorway?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Hiki is there, because that's like the pull.
It was like, are you pulling something back? Are you pulling Sophie back?
Oh, it
Like,
can be used with like to exchange something. So he goes to the door to exchange the item to her, I guess.
okay, okay.
女の子は、紙包みを受け取り、効果を果たしました。 魔女さんは魔法使いさんのお仕事を手伝ってるのとマイクル。So the girl, she receives the paper package and she gives him some copper coins in exchange. She says, that witch over there, is she helping Sir Magician with some work? And then Michael says, nah. And the next paragraph
Ah,
is for you. Nah.
alright. 私のことをソフィーは言いました。ああ、そうだとも。私、私、シャインガリ。私、シャ ?OK。インガリの国で一番腕が良くて綺麗好きな魔女さ。はあ。OK。Me, Sophie said. Yes, soda tomo. I don't know, that's right. Atashi sha.
It's just probably a slurring of atashiwa.
I feel like sha would be harder to say in this, but
Because it's
okay.
just the atashi and then we're adding the ah sound. So it's the same thing with like ja is a slurring of dewa.
That's true. That's true. I just have a tendency of turning everything into Y's.
Mm-hmm.
So Atashi sha ingari no
Atasha.
kami. So Ingari, I guess, is the name of the country, their country.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the number one. 腕が良くて綺麗好き clean loving witch.
Mm-hmm. I am the number one best. I'm the number one skillful witch who loves being clean, I guess, which
Okay.
is perfect. マイクロは扉を閉めました。依頼した顔です。So Michael, he closes the door and has a very annoyed look on his face. 今の話はあっという間にポットベイヤー中に伝わっちゃいますよ。ハウルさんは嫌がるだろうな。That story, the thing you just said, is probably going to be sent flying all around Portoberia in the blink of an eye. You know, Howl, he's probably going to find this incredibly annoying. マイクロはまた緑色の面の下に来るよう取っ手を動かしました。Michael, he moves the handle thing so that it goes back to having the green on the ground instead of whatever color it was moved to earlier, which I do not remember. And the next paragraph will be for you.
ソフィーは小さく笑い声を立てました。少しもI always screw this up. Is this Hansei or Hansho? Hansei, maybe. Uh,
I
Hansei
think it's
suited.
Hansho, but I don't know. Hansei
I know that
sounds
whatever my
better. It's Hansei.
Hansho sounds better. But because that's always my first instinct, I just remember I'm like, whatever your first instinct is
Sorry.
wrong.
It's Hansei. Hansei
Right.
sounds better, but Hansho looks better 'cause it looks like the kanji.
Right, right. So, it gets me every time. So, 反省する君は、なりません。もしかしたら手にしていたほうきに今のような考え方を吹き込まれたのでしょうか。Right, so Sophie um, laughed in a small voice or gave a small laugh.
Mm-hmm. Probably a
Um,
small chuckle or something.
okay. 少しも反省する気 So she uh didn't feel even a little bit like she should reflect. Um, okay, so she doesn't care at all if this makes Howl angry. あもしかしたら手にしていた方き、もしかしたら手にすいろんな考え方
This is the narrator talking.
Okay, I'm like,
It's totally
Uh,
dissing her.
I don't know how to translate the sentence. I mean, she has like
Perhaps the broom she's been holding has blown away all of her ability to think.
that's hilarious.
Right? So Deshoka, perhaps the broom that she has placed into
In
her
her hand, yeah.
hand has blown away the thinking that she has right now. It's like, thank you. That's kind of
Fantastic.
rude. Um, so the first half of this paragraph will go to you again.
Boy.でも、みんながソフィーは魔法使いの仲間だと思えば、ハウルだってここに置いてやろうと考えるかもしれません。若い娘だった時なら、今のように振る舞うなんて思っただけで恥ずかしくて、身震いしていたことでしょう。Okay, let's see. So, but Minaga, Sophia. If everyone thinks that Sophie is like a friend of Howell's,
Well, a little looser than that, but something similar to him.
okay. Um, oh, is also like a witch like Howell. I
Anything like
see.
that, just kind of like
Yeah,
with him in some way. Being his employee wouldn't be included in that. Any kind of grouping with him.
yeah, I entirely skipped the Mahotsukai no and just went straight to Nakama. So,
Mm-hmm.
whoops. So Howl だってここに置いてやろうと。Then Howl, even Howl will probably think it's fine to let her stay here. Probably. Let's see. If this were when she were still a young woman, 今のように振る舞うなんて。I'm not sure about Furumao, but
It's the way you conduct yourself. It's the same Mao as dancing like a butterfly, and Fudu to like shake. So, not exactly sure how that becomes to
oh,
how you
that's
conduct yourself, but
interesting. Okay. So, okay, so if this were when she was still a young woman or young girl, her conduct, the way that she's acting now, would be really embarrassing, or she'd be embarrassed of it.
hmm
身震いしていたことでしょう。身震い. I mean, like trembling,
should be
body
shiver from it.
shaken.
Yep, just
Okay,
from thinking of it, should be so embarrassed, should be shaken.
that makes sense. Okay.
Probably. でも、
Sounds good.
いや、でも、年寄りになった今では自分が何をしようが、何を言おうが気にならないのです。それがとてもいい気分でした。However, now that she's become incredibly old, she now feels like, "Pfft, whatever I do, whatever I say, I don't care at all." And because of that, it makes her feel pretty good. マイクラが暖炉の石を一つ持ち上げ、さっきの女の子から受け取った効果を隠しているのを見て、ソフィーはドタドタと近寄りました。何してるの So Michael, he picks up one of the rocks that are in the fireplace, and he is looking over at the money he is hiding that he has received from the girl earlier. And Sophie, she pretty fast totters her way over there and asks him, "What is he doing?" And the rest of this page will go to you.
カルシファーとお金を貯めようとしてるんです。マイケルはやや後ろめたそうに答えました。でないと、ハウルさんは片、ん 片っ端から使っちゃうんで。I get the feeling, but yeah, this is vibes only. So, Calcifer. So with Calcifer, we are trying to save some money.
That is what I'm saying. It says how he would absolutely use all the money till there's nothing left. Katabashikara means from A to Z or every single thing
I
within
see.
like an idea.
Okay.
And for this line right here, I translate it slightly wrong because the Sophie wa confused me by being at the end of the sentence. The one who is looking here is Sophie. So Sophie saw Michael hiding the money that he received earlier. Not Michael was looking at the money he was hiding. So,
Okay.
in case you're curious, I was like, so the no here is just Michael, which I did translate that right, but the Midu is Sophie. It's just
Okay.
weird because she's at the end of the sentence, and they went, "Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Sophie's the subject." Case, case you didn't catch that, just to be confusing. Um, and I think I'll have a stop here. Oh, Anthony's here. Wow. In that case, we will continue. Just popped in. Okay. Welcome, Anthony. You have missed quite a bit. Um, so
No.
Michael has seen an apprentice, gave her, sorry, he's seen a customer. The customer was like, "Hey, I want some stuff," and he's like, "Sure." Gave her some stuff. She gave him some coins, and right now he's hiding the coins because Hal is really bad with money. Um, so this paragraph is going to go again.
Okay. 考えなしの浪費家なのさ。カルシファーがパチパチ言いました。オイラが薪を一本燃やす間に、王様の、Jesus, what is that? コを使い、果たしまうだろうな。あ
Right, that is Kinko, which is a
yeah.
cash box, a safe.
All right, great. Boon, is this Boonbutsu gaないんだ?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So without think, oh no, it's thoughtless. So thoughtless. 浪費家なのさ.
That's someone that is really like wasteful. They go in your house, take your money, and they just go all over with it.
Like a spendthrift.
Yes.
Okay. So a thoughtless spendthrift. Calcifer said in a patchy manner.
Mhm.
So maybe crackled.
Yep.
Where to go, Makipon? So in the time it takes me to burn like one log, um, the king's, what do we say that was? Like a
Safe.
warehouse? Oh, safe. Okay.
Mhm.
A king's safe. Oh, he can use an entire like a king's safe. He can use it up completely.
Mhm.
分別がないんだ.
It basically says he doesn't have the ability to like think things through, but literally it says he cannot tell the difference between things. Is the literal
Okay.
translation because Boone is like groups and Betsu's being like these are two different groups, so he's unable to be like you got to save some money, right? So he could have $5 or $1,000,000. He will spend them both in the blink of an eye because he can't really tell
Got
the
it.
difference between the two. He's like money's money; it's meant to be spent.
It must be spent.
And the next line is for Anthony.
ソフィーは誇りを沈めるために、水をまきました。 uh, for the sake of like to quiet down the boastfulness.
Hokori is dust, but it does sound like the word boast.
Oh, dust. Oh wait. Oh, what is it again? Sorry.
Dust.
A dust. Okay. Sophie wa hokori desu. In order to like clean the dust, me he's going to like mix in water.
Mhm. And your quieted down is actually more accurate for this. Earlier, Sophie went to go clean the room, and the dust had flown all up in the air. And the quiet it down isn't like the clean up the dust, it's like the settle the dust that has
Uh,
been that floated up in the air basically by sprinkling the water with it, mixing that in. おか
okay.
げで、カルシファはまたもや煙突の中に退却です。So, thanks to that, Calcifer has vacated up into the chimney once again. それから床の一面をもう一度吐きながら扉に近づき、上の、しっかり取っ手を偵察しました。And after that, she once she sweeps the floor one more time, she gets closer to the door, and she teisatsus the handle. That is like the four square color handle thing that is above that door. So teisatsu is she investigates it. And Anthony, I think you can do this one.
まだ使っているのを見たことがない。4番目の面は暗く塗ってあります。まだ使っているのを見たことがない。The thing that I haven't seen yet that's being used, say fourth fourth screen, fourth surface, fourth
Mm-hmm.
display. 暗く塗って、it's been like it's painted in black.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like,
Yeah, this is hard for you because you weren't here earlier. But this was mentioned last time we met up. But this is a magical door that has this weird little handle thing with four colors on it, and it is rectangular. So as we have somehow managed to see three of these colors. One of them led to the land of the wastes, one of them led to Kingsbury, and the other one led to the seaside town. So the only one that she hasn't seen yet is the one that was painted black. Is what's that saying? これはどこへ閉じてるのかしら? I wonder where this one leads, the black one. And then again, next paragraph is for you.
ソフィーは針の雲の巣を手早く払い落としました。マイケルはうめき声を上げ、カルシファーはまたくしゃみをしました。Oh, she's back to cleaning. Okay. So Sophie, 針の雲の巣. Well, something about spiders' nests.
Hadi is a pillar.
That's right. I keep forgetting we've got like the pillars and the rafters and such in this room. So she tebayaku 払い落としました. So she quickly kind of like started pulling them down, right?
Somehow, I don't think pulling is in here, but he's sweeping them and they're falling down. Because
Okay.
harao is like the verb that sometimes goes with brooms. It's like a sweeping
Ah,
motion.
right.
It also be
Yeah,
used to pay off your debts, which doesn't make sense in this context.
that's right. She's too short to have been able to reach that high up, I think. So,
Mm.
Michael, what's he doing? Umeki goe o age. Umeki.
Ah!
Okay, so he raises a voice like that, and Calcifer again sneezed.
How are we supposed to work in this environment? Ugh. その時、ハウルが香水の香りをプンプン漂わせながら浴室から出てきました。At this time, Hal, he comes out of the bathroom with the smell of his perfume wafting out after him. And the next line is for Anthony.
とてもさっそうとして見えます。とてもさっそうと。Uh, it's um, sasso is like invitation. Is it invitation?
It's not the verb, it's a kind of adverby. In this case, very adjective like. It means dashing.
Dash. とてもさっそうとして。So he has like an appearance of like being dashing.
Yeah. He looks incredibly dashing since he's come out of the bathroom with his perfume wafting off of him. Because, Sophie likes Hal. 上着の金の飾りや刺繍でさえも輝きを付したようです。It seems like he has a jacket on, which is decorated with silver decorates and is also, embroidered, and it is just super duper glittery. It's bedazzled. Um, and this next paragraph will go to you, Anthony.
ハウルは室内を一別するや、あ、青と、あ、鋼色、wait, 鋼色の袖で頭を覆って、あ、洋室の中へ後ずさりました。あ、金ですけど、浴室。春は室内を一別、一別するや。How, with one glance at the room, 青と金色の袖で頭で、blue and silver color is like mixed with silver and blue color. The head is like painted with that color.
That's a good guess. O, uh, O, is not paint. That'd be a nuru that we saw earlier.
Uh,
O is to cover. So he covers
uh,
his
head.
face with his sode. Do you know what a sode is?
I'm gonna guess like a paint.
That's a good guess. This is a sleeve. But it's a
Uh,
good guess because it looks a lot like oil and has like almost looks like a paintbrush.
uh,
But it is sleeve, unrelated to that. His sleeve is silver and blue because remember he's wearing a very gaudy outfit. Unlike the anime where it is gold and pink and blue, no silver to be found. Um, And then he atozusaris. What does that mean?
Atozusari is like following. Is it like
It's not following, but I see ato can be used to mean following. With the zuru added to it, it means to step back, to retreat.
uh, to
So he
retreat?
takes one glance at the room, covers his face with his sleeve, and retreats back to where?
The bathroom.
Right back to the
Is
bathroom.
that,
やめやめおばあさん、かわいそうな雲をほっといてやれよ。Stop it, old lady. What are you doing to the poor spiders? You should leave them be. 雲の巣なんてみっともない. I will not acknowledge something like, spider webs. Puh, get those out of my house. And, the rest of this page will go again.
ソフィーは蜘蛛の巣をいくつか引き下ろしながら言い返しました。じゃあ、蜘蛛の巣だけ払って、蜘蛛はそっとしておくとハウル。Let's see. So Sophie replied while she continued sweeping down the spider nests. Then only knock down the nests and leave the spiders, said Howl. きっとハウルは同じアクシャ同士雲と相性がいいんだろうと思いながらソフィーは言いました。そしたらまた巣を張るだけじゃないの。So, Howl 同じアクション同士 the same well this the same kind of bad person or like the
Yep.
same kind of
Same kind of
villain.
evil thing howling,
Okay.
Kumos.
All right, so definitely Howl was the in this the same was the same kind of villain. So probably I show that like relationship
Yeah, he has probably a good relationship with the
with the
spiders.
spiders. um well she was thinking that. And Sophie said, if I do that, then they'll won't they just make more nests?
Mhm. Perfect. And that is where we will stop for the day. Stop the